It is safe to say things got away from me. They really did. Projects didn't get done, stuff did not get finished, and fall is here. What are we gonna do about it? Welcome to Frugal Family Gardens. My name is Julie, and yeah, I got way behind. And guys, tomorrow's September 1st. Life happens. We have had a plethora, a smorgasbord, if you will, of disasters upon catastrophes, upon dramatic and melodramatic and assorted myriad events happening. Well, basically since I was born, but as pertains to this particular episode, we've had a lot of stuff of late, with bugs and hands and eyes and trips and vacations and other things. And so, and fires and smoke, not like fires, not our fires, not this year, but the fires. And when you have such terrible smoke outside, it becomes very difficult to garden. And so we have had to take a long hiatus from active gardening this year. And I am really nervous about how it's gonna, if this is the new normal, how am I gonna garden here in Utah? I don't know. I'm severely asthmatic, and even if you're not asthmatic, being out in that kind of smoke is just not good for you. So my many fabulous gardening plans have, for the most part, fallen by the wayside. But something I'm very proud of is all of the bottling that we've been getting done. Excuse me, bubble in my throat. So much bottling of fruit and vegetables and things from the garden. And Reagan, in particular, has really stepped up in helping me keep everything watered, which has been wonderful. So stuff's alive. Hey, that's good. That's actually better than some years. But the thing that we've really succeeded in this year is bottling, making use of our fruit. So that's good. But we have so much that needs doing. And it looks like we might have weather this week to actually get out there, take stock. I'm embarrassed. I'm mortified thinking of showing you guys the state of things out there. Please be kind. And keep in mind that, for one, I'm grateful to be alive today. I was attacked by a swarm of wasps, and that should have killed me. So I'm just grateful to be alive. I'm grateful to have a yard. I'm grateful to not be evacuated due to floods or hurricanes or what else? Fires. So I think we're in this place in our timeline of existence where we just have to look at what we're grateful for. I think we should be doing that all the time anyway, but especially right now, let's focus on being grateful. Julie, be grateful for your circumstances, that you're still here and still have, okay? And then also focus on what we have succeeded at this year, because there has been a lot that we have succeeded in doing. But I do have a long list of projects that need to be gotten done, and especially because, like I said, tomorrow is September 1st, which for me here at the Frugal Family means Halloween. Halloween begins September 1st. I'm not going to be ready to start putting my yard up tomorrow. I'm almost ready here in the house. I've been doing a lot of deep cleaning and decluttering, and most of that we've documented on our main channel, The Frugal Family. But almost here in the house, but not in the yard. Bare minimum, we have got to get the front yard projects done. It has to happen. Has to happen. There are beds that need to be dug out where we were killing the grass and have had the ugly cardboard there all year, and it just looks terrible. We've got to get that done. We have to. We have to pull weeds. We need to bring in new mulch, new topsoil, new manure, and just assorted things. And I'm going to go shopping for a couple of plants that I meant to get put in ages ago, but we will be doing all of that this week. I'm excited. Let me show you just a couple of things that we're going to be focusing on as we get the yard ready for fall, which is actually also getting it ready for next year by finishing these different projects and tidying things up, but most especially, and with the main purpose in mind of getting it ready for fall and for Halloween decorating. Luckily, the idea, the layout of this year's Halloween yard display is not nearly as complicated as what we've done in recent years. So that's a good thing. If you want to see our Halloween yard displays, those are on the main channel, the Frugal Family. Just look up the Frugal Family and like Halloween yard display, and you'll see a couple of those. But this one, it's definitely a simpler idea. The Island of Forgotten Toys, Haunted Island of Forgotten Toys. So hopefully it won't be as hard to do, and we can put more energy into getting the yard caught up and the projects done and things like that, versus having to put so much energy into a yard display. We'll see. But let me show you what we're looking at. So let's start out here. I had been killing this area of grass to put in a flower bed. So we do need to pull all of that up, dig all of the soil out, build up however we're going to border it with rocks or whatever, and bring in new soil and plants for that. I am going to build up the retaining wall around this bed, this main bed, and I actually have plans to completely take this bed apart, pull everything out except for the topiary and the roses, and start it over with a really good solid plan in mind, so that we have things that make more sense, so that pretty things are not hidden behind other pretty things. That is a bit much to think that I'm going to be able to do all that. We'll see. But it also does need new soil. Let me just show you. Okay, so this is without having additive soil, and this monstrosity is with really good soil. I mean, there's a notable difference. Obviously, weeds are a huge issue. Huge issue. I never did finish over here, and stuff that I've been trying to kill has absolutely come back. There is a lot to do. Over here where I had been trying to kill grass so I could put in a terrace, that obviously never happened. What absolutely has to get done before I can start Halloween? Well, a really good mow, a really good edging, weeding, lots of weeding, putting up the new retention wall for this garden, and digging this one out and prepping it. Those absolutely have to be done. Also, killing all the weeds that are there on the fence from the other side, from the apartment side. Those are the things that absolutely must get done, and I'm still recovering from the bug situation, waiting for all the venom to work its way through my body. So I'm gonna have to take it kind of level by level, project by project, knowing that I can only work in the earlier hours before the bugs come out. So come along and we'll see what we can get done. It's gonna be an adventure. But can we just say how gorgeous this is right here? I mean, my goodness sake. My goodness.